Monica, our next guest has appeared on MSNBC, the Fox News Channel, and other major TV stations around the country. He's the author of America's Top Roller Coasters and Amusement Parks. Pete Trabucco is now back with us. Pete, good to see you again.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Now, we have three big parks locally here in northeastern and central Pennsylvania, close to the area. Let's start out with Knoebels. What's the deal with Knoebels this summer? Anything new going on there for people in the area to check out?
Well, right now you've got Black Diamond, which basically is a family coaster. They just started that one. It's not that intense, but it's a fun ride for people that just want to start out riding. And, of course, at Knoebels, you've got one of the best wood coasters out there. I'm telling you, nothing comes close to the Phoenix. It's an amazing ride. You can ride that once, 10 times, same thing. And, of course, Twister is the third one. We have 5 coasters there, and Twister, in my mind, is similar to the Cyclone over at Coney Island, but a little more kick than that. So, good place to go, especially for the summertime.
Yeah, and you're right about the Phoenix. I think that's one you can take the kids on, the adults, everybody can go on together, and you have a blast.
Oh, it's an amazing ride, absolutely amazing, and it's not too intense, but at the same time, it's a good way to get into roller coasters by riding that incredible ride, classic ride.
Now, how about down at Dorney Park? That's about an hour down the turnpike for us, Pete. What's the latest with Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom?
Well, Dorney Park has 8 roller coasters. Of course, everyone knows Steel Force and Hydra. The new one right now is Stinger, and it's a pretty interesting ride. I think it's a little rough, but I like it that way. I mean, it's a good ride, and you better like going upside down and backwards because it's not much of a ride, but basically while you do this, it's going to be incredible because you're going to go forwards and then backwards, and don't look back, and just keep your head straight because I tell you, the G-forces do head up there, so it's a great ride. Pete,
it reminds me very much of the coaster called the Great Nor'easter down at Wildwood. Have you been on that one? Kind of a similar ride where you do no, actually on Mariner's Landing. I forget the name of it.
Yes, it's called, I believe, the Boomerang, or it might have been that name. But you're right. It's a Vekoma ride. They're older, but they're still classic and a lot of fun to go on. And like I said, the only thing I've noticed is don't try to turn your head when you're going backwards. You're going to have a little neck injury. Not injury, but you're going to feel a little thing because the G-force is pretty strong.
Yeah,
so.
One of those you want to stiffen up on.
Yeah, basically. Well, on all rides, you pretty much want to look forward. You don't want to move too much around. And you can enjoy it that way.
All right, so we know it's full of chocolate, and they have, of course, the chocolate tour. Hershey Park, what's new for the summer down that way?
Well, I just left there, and I tell you, the new ride is an amazing one called Skyrush. Imagine 200 feet up, coming down at an 85-degree angle. That's almost straight down at 85 miles an hour. Absolutely an amazing ride. It's also pretty long, about 3,500 feet, so you're on that ride for a while. And now that's the 12th coaster that they have over at Hershey Park. It's an amazing ride. It's one of the best and one of the tallest in the world right now.
Now, Pete, you've studied amusement parks all around the world, and it sounds to me like, and I've read your book before, the amusement parks and roller coasters, and it seems to me like a lot of those coasters in your book are right here, not too far from our area.
Well, other than Orlando and maybe California, you're going to find a lot of great amusement parks here. We've mentioned 3 already. There's also 6 Flags not too far away. And, there's about a dozen that you can go to that are within maybe a half a day driving. It's pretty good. The only problem is, obviously, in the wintertime, they close down and you're stuck going down south to Florida or to California.
The disadvantage of our area. And, Pete, for more information on your book, we've got your website up, americasrollercoasters.tateauthor.com. Pete Trabucco, amusement park expert and roller coaster enthusiast, thanks so much for being here today.
Well, thanks for having me on today. Appreciate it.
Let's head back over to Monica.